Welcome into the Alabama Football Report. I am Tom Downey. Happy normal National Signing Day here. We'll break down the entirety of the Alabama class this season. First up, though, we are losing the sub battle right now this month against our Michigan football channel here at Chat Sports. It's early. I'm not panicking, but I do want to make sure we catch up and take them down. If you want more free Alabama football videos all off season long, hit that sub button for me right now. Now, National Signing Day is here. Now, this is not the early National Signing Day. It's a little bit different. It was the original one before they gave the earlier timing there. Some additional players have signed. Ryan Williams, the 5-star, stuck at Auburn. Noah Carter and Quinton Reese. Let's go player by player here, not including those who left like Julian Sayin did. All right, the offensive line signees. All three guys are interior offensive line signees. Casey Poe, the number 2 ranked guy, 75th overall. All the stars and rankings are per the 24/7 Sports composite, by the way. Joseph Ionata, the 3-star, 556 overall. William Sanders began this process as a 3-star, finished as a 4-star, just outside the top 300. Just outside the top 50 is the number 2 ranked tight end, 4-star Caleb Odom, who I am excited about. I was more excited with Tommy Reese with the way he uses his tight ends. Still excited, though, for Ryan Grubb. In theory, if he does not get the Seahawks OC job. They're interviewing Chip Kelly, though, so maybe that ends up being an option. Jay Lindsey, another tight end, 3-star, 44th ranked at the position. Then there's Amari Jefferson, who athlete, probably going to be a receiver just outside the top 200, 211 overall. Some more receivers with a chance to play early, by the way. Rico Scott, the 4-star wideout. Ryan Williams, the 5-star, wide receiver. The number 4 ranked player in the composite rankings, by the way. So the early reclassification ends up being a top 5 player in a very strong wide receiver group, by the way, among those top players. Aaron Hampton, 226 overall. Again, kind of fits the receiver athlete, depending on which recruiting service you're using, but probably going to play receiver. Who is your favorite 2024 recruits? With Julian Sayin off the board, maybe Ryan Williams or Mbakwe, who helped recruit Williams, makes sense. I like Caleb Odom a lot, too, because I'm a sucker for some good impact tight ends, hypothetically. Who is your favorite recruit in the Alabama recruiting class this year? Sound off when we hit the pinned comment of today's video. You should know the drill. The ad comes here on YouTube. Take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. 2 running backs here, Daniel Hill and Kevin Riley. Hill is the lower rated option, 150 overall, the 14th ranked back, which is still pretty darn good, but Riley checks in as the number 3 back and number 76 overall. Now, the defensive back class is deep, and thank goodness, because you lost a lot of players in the portal, etc. There's Drake Kirkpatrick Jr., Maybe Nick Saban didn't want to have to ever coach a legacy player. It is that of the same name. 3-star listed as a safety again, safety corner. I think you'll see some blending of the positions here as their careers go on. He's into the top 900. Is, by the way, I believe the lowest ranked recruit in this class. Jalen Mbakwe, number 12 overall, the number 2 ranked corner. In theory, could carve out some early playing time, just like Zaven Brown. He's number 30 overall, the number 4 corner. Just got in as one of the last 5-star recruits in this class. Peyton Woodyard, the 4-star safety in this group as well, along with Red, a.k.a. Rydarius Morgan. 2 4-stars there, 115 for Woodard, 294 for Morgan. And another 5-star corner, Zay Mincy, number 27 overall, the number 3 corner. Those guys, Mbakwe, Brown, and Mincy, might have their feet to the fire early on in their careers. Linebacker time now. Quinton Reese is the latest and last, I guess, technically speaking, addition. 832 overall, the number 72 linebacker. Justin Okoronkwo, 506. He is the German-based recruit, number 47. And then Caden Jones is the 20th ranked linebacker, just inside the top 275. Now, today's show is made possible by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is daily fantasy made easy. It's just you against the numbers. You're not battling thousands of players. There's no pros and sharks and sharps, etc. that you got to find a way to beat. And you got to be in the top 5% to make anything. Nope, you just got to beat the numbers. It really is that simple and that easy. You can Mix and match NBA, college basketball, Super Bowl. Of course, you got one more game left there. Producer Chris, you were a half point away from hitting the flex play last week. So we're back again. You're 2 of 3, or 3 of 4 now. 3 of 4. Here's his Alabama-Auburn prize pick for a massive game tonight, by the way. Rylan Griffin, more than 9.5 points. Mark Sears, more than 23.5 points and assists. And his first less than you've picked. Grant Nelson, less than 5.5 boards. He kind of plays more of the wing forward role than a true, body bruiser down low against an Auburn team that's bigger and a better rebounding unit. You can take the same picks or make your own and get a first deposit match up to $100 when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and you use code CLNS for that first deposit match up to $100. Links in the comments and the description of today's show. All right, some defensive line signees here. Isaiah Fago, they flipped from Utah way back when. 3-star, just missed being top 50. He's at 504. Jeremiah Beeman is the top defensive or edge line prospect, or defensive line or edge recruit in this class. He's 80th overall, number 13 among that grouping. Steve, again, we never got the pronunciation. I think it's Mbumua. If I'm wrong, I'm very sorry. 353 overall. Then some edge rushers. Sterling Dixon, 201. He's the number 18th ranked edge. Jason Ross, number 171, number 15th ranked edge. And then Noah Carter, who was the flip from Washington late in this process. 4-star, 108 overall, the number 9 edge. That's 3 edge rushing prospects in the top 20 as part of this class. The defense got a lot of assets in this cycle. Edge and corner in particular got some boosts. So what is your confidence level in Kalen DeBoer's recruiting? Scale it for me from 1 to 10. 1 on the low end or 10 on the high end. We'd be remiss to not at least mention the transfers here for this class. It's different. Maybe we'll do a full video, even maybe combining the transfers and recruiting. Who knows? We'll break down the roster too. Germie Bernard, Parker Brailsford, Austin Mack all come over from Washington, along with Kalen DeBoer, potentially key pieces, short-term, maybe longer-term for Mack for this offense. And then the original transfers who seems like they're going to stay. Amari Jefferson, the corner. They beat out Michigan for them. LT Overton offers you, I think, some fun fits. And it's going to be more of a 4-2-5, so maybe some more pure DT for Overton. We'll see how he's deployed. And Naquil Bertrand, which was the surprising one, where never got an offer from Bama, didn't play for A&M, then got an offer to transfer because they were thin at the offensive tackle grouping. Maybe he was on their board if they didn't get some guys last year, but then some guys transferred. They had to kind of backfill a little bit. Who knows? Of those 6, who was your favorite incoming transfer for Alabama this upcoming season? Sound off for me in the comments section right now. Now, checking in on where Bama ranks in the 24/7 Sports composite rankings, they are number 2 behind Georgia. The Bulldogs are number 1. Nothing massively surprising here. Oregon's 3, Miami's 4, OSU's 5, Texas 6, LSU 7. Hey, remember that top 8 class from Auburn? Yeah, they kind of dropped down to number 10, didn't they? Or top 7, whatever it was. Oklahoma's 8, Notre Dame's 9, the Tigers slide down to 10. Now, what is noteworthy here is the sheer SEC dominance that exists. More than half the top 10 are SEC programs. Half the top 20 are SEC programs, and more than half the top 25 are SEC. Georgia and Bama are 1 and 2 in both. Number 6, Texas is 3rd. LSU is 7 and 4. 5th ranked SEC, Oklahoma's 8. Number 6, Auburn is 10. Tennessee's 13th overall. Florida is 14th. A&M is now 19th. They have jumped. Missouri's number 20. Other SEC programs, get a load of this. Ready? Ole Miss is 21. South Carolina is 22. Kentucky is 25. Mississippi State is 28. Arkansas is 30. So you've got half of the top 30 are SEC, which is insane. And then you've got Vanderbilt, who's still 40th. Even Vandy, who sucks, is still in the top 40. So overall, grade the Alabama 2024 recruiting class for me in the comments section. A, B, C, D, or F. Go ahead and vote right now.